Okay, today we're gonna try to get the air conditioning fixed in the MDX. But first I gotta move these cars. One car down, one to go. Alright, so I wanted to try and figure out what the heck is wrong with my air conditioning. This is a 2001 Acura MDX. So we were driving and all of a sudden the blower motor just stopped blowing. I thought that maybe it was just a transistor again, but I bought a new one, put it in, same thing, blower motor will not turn on. As far as this stuff right here, it's usually, the ACs usually work even though these don't light up, like, see how I'm getting nothing? Even though I usually get nothing, the AC still turns on when I hit auto and I lower the temperature, and I hit that, the AC will turn on. You can hear, I don't know if you can hear this, but the rear motor is on, but the front will not turn on. I thought it was low on low on Freon, so I recharged it. That wasn't an issue. The compressor would not even kick on for it to take Freon. So I checked all the fuses, fuses down here, fuses down there, fuses in the engine compartment, swapped out all the relays, still nothing. And don't forget, I put a brand new transistor on there. I pulled the blower motor out, I jumped it, it spins perfectly. But when I hook it up here and I turn on the car, turn on the AC, as soon as I hit that AC button, the blower motor spins just like that. It just bam, stops. It barely moves like this and it stops. So I tested to see if I was getting 12 volts from those wires, and I was actually getting 12 volts from both wires. So I know that, and that's only with everything plugged in, and that's only when I hit the AC button. If I don't hit the AC button, then everything is, I'm only getting 12 volts from one wire. So I read somewhere online that if you're getting 12 volts from both wires, then it might be your CCM, which is a climate control module. And I didn't want to get one brand new, so I bought a used one on eBay. Let me show you how it looks like. Okay, here it is. It's used. It said it was working, in perfect working order, CCM. I haven't even really looked at the car to see where it's going to be coming from, but where it's located or anything. And I couldn't find any videos online, so I figured I'd make one. All right. So I hope this is going to be the fix. Oh man, and the sun is right in my way. I'm going to move the car, or I'll just endure this heat for a little while. So I don't see anything that really looks like that at all. Let me find it. Alright, so after doing a whole bunch of digging, and I'm talking a whole bunch, I even tore out my freaking stereo. This thing, climate control module, is right here. So I just reached on this and yanked it out, and then just had to make clearance for this little spot right here. But I believe this is it right here. So I'm not even going to pull this out. I'm just going to unplug it. I'm not going to pull the unit out. I'm just going to unplug it. I'm going to set the new unit, just dummy it in here, and hopefully everything works. This sucks. Yep. So 2001 to 2006, I believe, Acura MDX should be in the same location. I don't see why they would change it up. But yeah, well, I'll plug in these plugs and then plug in the blower motor. I'll plug in the brand new transistor. Damn, I gotta plug the whole thing back in, and we'll see if it works. Let's go for it. Alright, so I have the stereo plugged in. I have this plugged in. I have the replacement part plugged in. The blower motor transistor is plugged in. This is a brand new piece. I know that this blower motor works because when I jump it, with positive and negative, it works. So let's see. Oh, wrong key. This is dangerous. See how that kicked? I think we still have a problem. Oh no. It worked. Great. Alright. Cool. Alright, everybody. I'm going to take a little screenshot of this location. I'm in the passenger seat. It's freaking, we're in California. We're in Fresno. It gets super hot here. If you don't have AC in your car and you have a family, it's very hard. To me, I'm old now. A car without AC is almost useless. Just to me, because unfortunately, I've become spoiled with the luxury of air conditioning, and everybody should nowadays, because air conditioning in every car is a must, and almost every car nowadays is a new car. So, to recap, I was getting no power at all. We were just driving, and out of nowhere, the front AC stops. It just completely stops. I thought it was the blower motor transistor because this has gone out before, so I bought a replacement one, and the replacement one actually got all of this right here started to melt on the new one. So I had to buy another one. So this one came in last week. I plugged it in. Thought that was the issue because the front, last time the same thing happened. The front blower motor died. The AC wouldn't work. In this case, I jumped the compressor. Compressor kicked on. I jumped the blower motor. Blower motor kicked on. All this crap out. Like I said, brand new part. Nothing worked. I was getting power from 12 volts from this wire and this wire whenever I turned on the AC. When I hit the auto button, And like I said before, these on my car, they work sometimes and they don't work sometimes. Meaning, like, sometimes you'll get the little emblems, the thing that says AC on and off, and the fan speed. Other than that, it's just, I just hit auto and recirculate, and I get nice cold AC. But since since the unit died, I couldn't figure it out. But then again, like I said, I was doing research, and I read somewhere on one of the sites that if it says if you get 12 volts out of both of these two wires plug into the blower motor. That's the thing that helped me figure out that was what was wrong with this car. If you're getting two 12 volts output when you test it, then that is a sign that this bad boy has gone bad. Alright, so now I'm just going to button everything up and enjoy this car again. I don't really care for it, but I mean, like I said, I need a car with AC. If it doesn't have AC, it's useless to me. Alright, so Drop a thumbs up if you liked the video. Unfortunately, sorry I couldn't really show any of the work I did because it's so hot today, and it's like one of the first days that it's the second day that I've been outside, and it's been hot, and so my body hasn't adjusted to the heat, and I'm not really trying to be out here. So then again, thanks for tuning in. Until next time. Alright, so my glove box is all put back together. I didn't put in the support bar right here because it's in the way of the filter, cabin air filter, and that just, I don't really care for it. It's like whatever. Let's go. It's like 100 degrees today. AC on. Awesome. Alright, once again I have cold air blowing through my vents. Like I said, this doesn't work, but it works sometimes and it doesn't. But at the same time, it doesn't keep these from, it's still, I don't really need it to turn my AC on. I just hit auto and the recirculation button and control the temperature, and that'll make it, AC or heater, and that's all I need. I don't really care about the mode or none of that stuff. All right, there you go.